Hey guys, what's up? PH here. Just bringing you a quick deck profile. This is my, well, I just won locals with this. Trying to think of a name. TG Gadget 6M side-in unexpecting deck. I don't know what to call it yet, but I started testing this about 3 days ago on Dueling Network. I don't know what gave me this idea, but I just decided to side in 6Ms on a TG Gadget deck that, like, has your Horn of the Phantom Beast. Kind of a really good idea, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I don't know what gave me this whole idea or why I even decided to do this, but it was so surprising to people, and nobody saw it coming. I mean, who would think that a whole 6M, like I have a whole 6M engine as the side deck, and it just goes in for the whole Horde of the Phantom Beast engine, and that's it. It's a completely different deck. You have 6M gadgets with TG Strikers. That's literally what the deck is then. And that's bad news, especially the fact that you can get out these. Oh my god, that's fucking terrible of a glare. These cards helped so much. I think I brought out at least one of these like per duel, like in the series of 3. Any 5-star, Sheehan, and like Grandmaster. That was that. Winning games. So I'm going to show you the deck first, and how it runs, and some situations I was in, and how I got out of them. First, I'll just tell you what happened here. Me and Ryan both went. He ran Agents. I'm sure you've seen that deck profile. He placed second. I placed first. I didn't expect to see him. I don't think either of us. I didn't think I was going anywhere with this, I'm going to be honest. Saw each other at the head table, and before we even started dueling, we just ripped open the booster box. We shared it, and ended up pulling an Adrius, another Adrius, and we also got a Nova Master Ultra. And the honorable mentions were definitely the Ulti Red Key Bottle and the Ultra Space Time Police. So if you want any of those, they're in the dollar binder. I'm just so sick of pulling those. I just want to pull a Lavier. Like, I pulled one, but it's just, you know what I mean? Like, hundreds upon hundreds of packs, and I get one Lavier. It's bad. It's just not my luck. And, like, that's the best secret I've ever pulled right there. I have gotten so many Lost Blue Breaker and Smashing Horn, but whatever. That's my bitching about the pack and whatever. Don't listen to that. Alright, so, then we dueled, and I won. And I don't think he was sided for this at all. He knew it was coming, but he didn't side for it because he didn't think I was going to be at the end table. So let me just grab a seat here and show you the deck. Alright guys, so I run 2 of each gadget. An awesome one, which would be just great. If someone could get me a place at a Hobby League Gadgets, I have one on its way. If you could just get me one more, that'd be freaking awesome, because I'm trying to bling this deck out. Now, I'd advise everyone to, if you want, go test this on Dueling Network. It's not going to cost you that much. The 6M side deck will, and the extra deck, of course, but the deck itself, besides the Tengus, isn't expensive. That's all that's expensive in the deck is the Tengus. Everyone can acquire every other card in that deck. I don't run Warning. I don't run Tour Guide. Nothing overpriced. I mean, Tengus, they're super rare. They're ultra rare. I know they're floating for about 15 to 20, but I'm sure you can, even if you went to the sneak peek, I'm sure you have one, but reasoning for running 2 gadgets, there's not enough 4-star exceeds out yet. Even when Photon Shockwave comes out and Alumni comes out, I'm still running 2. It's not enough. The Dueling Network, I know, has a ton of 4-stars. OCG has a ton of 4-stars. I think I have like 8 or 9 out already in 3 packs, and all the, manga editions, magazine subscriptions. I know they released a few. But 2 is enough. The fact that they recycle each other, they can search each other out is key to the deck, and the Ultimate Offering play, I'm sure you've seen that before. And that's how you do it. And that's the only reason why I run 3 4-stars, 2 Utopia and a Roach. That's all you need, really, and that's all you can make. So that's that. Okay, now you get your strikers. This is your Cyber Dragon Tuner. Great card. And, going into Barkion is very key. That's probably the MVP of the extra deck. It's definitely Barkion. Also running 3 Rhino, so they're able to search each other out. You know, Rhino getting the pump during your main phase to 2,000 plus horns at 2,800. That's kind of tough to get over. I ram Scrap Dragon. I've pretty much done it all. Dueling people there. I was 7-0. Dueling Network. What was I testing? 3 days. I think it was like 8-1. I lost one duel and it was stupid. They top decked the BLS and beat me, which isn't very surprising. But you know, that card's very broken. We're not going to talk about that. I veilered that. I was happy. Someone dropped it on me. I just veilered it, and they were just like sitting there. You know, Brio did next turn and won. But all right. So they search each other out, and also him being a horn target. Then you got your Tengus, floaters, probably one of the best cards out right now, even though, you know, it's new XYZ rolling. Kind of shoots it a little bit, but I don't think so at all. I had some plays where I had a play where I opened up Rush Rhino Tengu and an Ultimate Offering. I just sat there with a Tengu, decided not to attack, second turn, flipped, normaled, what do you call it, Rush Rhino, and I actually went into Utopia, and I called the Haunted Tengu. That's a really good play, guys, if you think about it. A lot of people probably wouldn't waste their call on a Tengu there, but really, really good. And being, you know, it's the first Tengu in the lineup still, guys, and it's just, you know, that's one way to do it. I detached, blocked his attack, and then just started the Tengu Brigade. I was able to Avarice and use the Tengus again. So I used 7 Tengus in one duel. That got pretty absurd. But that's, you know, that's how you win games, guys. That's just a good play. And then this King Tiger was just a pain. There was this kind of, I think Dubkdat might have a deck profile on it. It's kind of like a Yusei Turbo exceeding type of deck that, you know, uses Leviathan and Lavier as the 3 stars using Junk Synchron. And it has plants with it as well. This card just stopped the whole deck. This wasn't like a side deck either. Like, you know, I main deck this, of course, being, you know, a beast as well. Also another target for Horn. This was just so good. I can't tell you how many ways to drop Plague Spreader they can. You know, just in crucial times when they need the synchro, I just had this card on the field and they couldn't do anything. And probably the MVP of the whole day was definitely the Veilers. Veiling Trishula, Veiling Brionic, Veilered Ryan's Earth to stop him from winning. He was about to beat me pretty bad, and I was able to Veiler it, and that was really big. He was about to grab Saturn, spam Shine Balls, and Trish me with the one card in hand, and that was not very good, so I had to Veiler that. What else got Veilered? BLS, Tour Guide. Can't tell you how many people opened up Tour Guide at locals. You know, that was ridiculous. I can't believe that many people have a place at Tour Guides to begin with. And I'm talking, like, it's just locals. Like, you know, this isn't a very wealthy city here, and I don't know. It's just, I was kind of surprised, because we only have 2 tour guides for ourselves, plus the one in the contest. Like, we do have a playset, but we're giving away the one, because we kind of, nobody uses Tour Guide here. I pulled one myself, and that was cool and all. I mean, it was only $40 at the time. We really didn't, you know what I mean? Really didn't know what it was, in a way. Well, we knew what it was, but, you know, it was the best secret rare in Extreme Victory, but at the time, it was kind of not what we expected. But, alright, anyway, so that's that. And Bulb was a key play as well. I had a situation where I had to drop Veiler, and, you know, I had a 4-star, I forget what it was, probably a Gadget or something. Went to Hyper Librarian and flipped Ultimate Offering, dropped Bulb. Hyper Librarian, I had to ram a Catastor to get over it, because of that dark ability that was really hurting, especially Beast Barkion. I did pull out Beast out of the extra deck. That was kind of my whole idea for running Bulb, to get an Etruria lock first turn, but that wasn't really what I wanted to do, I guess. It was there. I took the opportunity and it was really good, but it was pretty tough to get the lock. First turn, especially. I mean, second turn was easy enough. But Bulb I was more using for, and then I was getting into Brionic, dropping the Bulb, and then Black Rose in the field. They had a BLS, so that's another really good card that you guys should run. Alright. Oh god, I'm already 10 minutes into the video. I'm sorry, guys. I can't believe I'm rambling on this much. Alright, MSTs. Avarice, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy, and Reborn. No surprise there. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to waste a breath on it. 7 spells. Your traps should be pretty standard as well. You got your horns, damage step, turn it, flip it, they gain 800 attack, and draw a card if they destroy a card, which really hurts during your opponent's turn. 2 ultimate offering, like I would talk about with the gadgets. 2's necessary. 3's overkill, I think. Everyone has their opinions, but that's what I decided to run. Bottomlesses, I ran them over warnings, just like I said before. The whole, I don't know. I don't think I said this then. Maybe I didn't. It was hurting me on Dueling Network. These are my warnings, guys. These are solid warnings. But I decided to put Bottomless in here. I was Judgment and Warning, like first and second turn, or third turn, and later in the game, Ultimate Offering plays were not there. So that was really hurting me. So I do still run the 1 Judgment because you have to run your Judgment. Warnings, on the other hand, they can be replaced with Bottomlesses. But I do like the Bottomlesses better, especially testing in real life compared to Dueling Network. I haven't put in the Bottomlesses on my in my deck in Dueling Network, but definitely I would suggest trying it. Ryan actually decided to take out all the Solemns in total, and he put in 2 Mind Crush and a Dust Shoot, and then he ended up taking out a Mind Crush and putting in the Judgment, because you should have Judgment. It's too good. Call the Haunted Starlight Road. I can't tell you how many games this won me. This is like the only Dark Hole is like the only card that just like fists this deck, and this card is your solution, guys. I was like considering running 2. I don't know what I would take out though. It was just getting pretty hectic what I would take out. But Starlight Road was a winner. I torrentialed myself one time and brought out a Stardust. And then, also, Heavy Storm's another target. So it pretty much has 3 ways that you can bring it out. 3 main ways. There's other ways, but those are the main ones you're going to see. And then, of course, your Torrential and Mirror Force. So that's the main deck, guys. That's the TG Gadgets. Now, for the side deck and how I would run this, I would simply take out the Horn targets. The Horns, I would take out an Avarice, Book of Moon, and Call the Haunted. And then this is my side deck here. So you got your Keysons, of course. I'm not going to lecture how 6 Sams work. I'm sure you know. And if you have a question about it, you're welcome to PM me and I'll explain. Kongamushas. Kigeki, I just ran 2 Kigeki. 2 Grandmaster. If it was a Super Grandmaster, that'd be awesome too. I don't know why I have all these rares and 1 Super. Just looks bad. These are my, you got your Searchers, you got your Smoke Signal, Reinforcement, and Gateway, and then 2 Double-Edged Sword techniques. This was the key card here. Being able to go into Sheehan, drop Grandmaster, and then late in game, I was going into these, and just, it was bad. No field, card face down. It was just, whatever I needed to do. I had so many options with this deck. And I still run Striker, so being able to go into Barkion still was very big. It was just very unexpected. I had some mirror matches with 6 Sams, and I would open up with 6 Sams, like, if I knew the person. I was sitting next to a person, second duel, and I ended up facing him 5th duel, and he was just one cocky mother, and he had 6 Sams, and he was winning, and I just shut him down. I opened up 6 Sams and beat him, and then I put in the horns and stuff, and he, like, brought in a side deck to beat 6 Sams and goes and match, and I don't know why. He was hurting himself, and then that was the end of that. I 2-0'd him, and he was pretty upset, but that's whatever. That's a shame on his behalf. Alright, now I only have a minute left, guys. Let me rip through this extra deck real quick. I'm sorry I'm wasting your time here. I'm trying not to waste your time. I'm trying to inform you with a really good deck build that you should probably try. Okay, so for your Exceeds, 5. Roach, like I said, the extra deck's going to cost the most. That's going to be a problem. Utopia shouldn't be a problem. These 2, you don't need both of them. 1's great. 2's awesome. Now, the only thing I don't have in here is Sheehan. This is Sheehan, guys. It's downstairs. So there's your 5 stars. I tried to orient. I tried to Cherry Beast. Took out Hyper Librarian, I didn't like it. So, and then you got Bronic, the Tree of Barkion, 2. Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, and Trish. That should be pretty standard, guys. I hope you liked it. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, and send me a PM if you have any questions, guys. Thanks. Have a good one.